What's going on, people? It's Ricardo Francis, aka Ricardo Lifting here. Today I wanted to give my top 3 tips on how to stay on track of your goals. Wait, hold up. Before we go any further, click that like button, make sure you hit subscribe and share with all your friends. Now, before we continue, I want you to look out. I'm going to track how many times I say the phrase and also how many times I mention commitment. All right, back to the video. Through these hard times, everyone's going through the same thing, and sometimes you don't feel motivated to even work towards anything because you're stuck at home, you're cooped up. So I'm giving my 3 top tips that if you stay committed to doing these 3 things, no matter what your goals are, but obviously we're talking about fitness here, but no matter what your goals are, if you stay committed to doing these 3 things, you will achieve your goals. Will definitely help you, especially. So just wanted to mention, I'm currently reading a book called Chimp Paradox. It's all about mind management. I'll put the details in the description below. And they kind of mention something that kind of compares motivation and commitment. So motivation is something that we feel, There's some days you feel really motivated, some days you don't feel motivated at all. Versus commitment, where commitment is a set of things that we work towards. So we commit ourselves to doing certain tasks to work towards a certain goal. And the main difference is that motivation is a feeling process. So if you're relying on motivation to keep you going, you're unlikely to succeed, because just like any emotions, it changes, just like any feeling, it changes. That's what motivation is. But when it's commitment, it's written down on paper or on your notebook or on your phone, etc. And you're saying, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I'm committing myself to doing this in a certain amount of time over a certain amount of days, and I've just got to do it. And if you commit yourself to doing those tasks, you're going to get towards your end goal. It doesn't matter how you feel, you're committing yourself to doing it, so you'll achieve it. So these are kind of my 3 top tips to stay on track of your goals. Number 1 is to track your progress. So whether it's nutrition, whether it's your training, find a way to track it. I use MyFitnessPal to track my eating. When it comes to workouts, I don't necessarily write something down, but if, say, I have a specific goal, like I want to be able to, hit a deadlift PB, I'm going to track my progress by seeing where I'm at with my deadlifts. So whether I'm trying to increase my reps or increase my weight, I am still focusing on tracking that progress. So as I said, you can apply this to any goal. As long as you're tracking your progress, that's kind of step 1. Step 2 is to plan ahead. So in terms of, go back to MyFitnessPal, and you're trying to hit a certain amount of calories, etc. If you plan your meals ahead of time, you can see whether you're going to hit your macros or not. You can adjust, change, and then you can prepare those meals in advance. So I tend to bulk cook everything and meal prep, put everything in containers, and then when I'm ready to eat, I just warm it up and eat. Some people like their food fresh, so prepare your food ahead of time so I am eating X, Y, and Z. So that way you're less likely to snack or go off course because of how you feel, and you're committing yourself to eating those meals because they're already prepared for you. But as I said, you have any goal, as long as you're preparing ahead of time, you'll stay on track. And step number 3 is to stay active. Staying active for us in the fitness environment is to keep training, to keep actively working towards our goals. If we're trying to actively lose weight, actively stay on top of your eating, just keep active in general. But whatever your goal is, keep active towards it, keep working towards it, stay on top of it. Don't start to slack, but just keep active. So that's my top tips on staying on track of your goals. Literally track your progress, plan ahead of time, and stay active. If you follow these 3 things, no matter what your goal is, you should achieve it. As I said, I'll put the description of the book down below that I've been reading. If you like this kind of content and you want more content similar to this, I said click that like button, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, you know. The more people I can help, the better. I just want this to be my platform where I can help as many people as I possibly can. And maybe make connections with other people, you know, and see if we can help each other out, you know. Anyway, that's me. I'm out. Peace.